to.
Or a king.
Didn't. Yes.
Or a king.
Or.
Oh, you got a king. Get an
97.
97.51?
No, it's today's episode is 97.
97
That's
likes.
nuts.
No, 97. 97th episode.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow, what are you going to do for your 100th? What do we got now? What do we got? I'm
227.
using this as a 2.
Oh, shoot. Oh, it's your last card. No. I have so many left. See, the 7s, they're nowhere to be found.
None. And nuns are 9.
If I wanted to put up, I would order
9. 9 to the 7s.
We need to create the illusion that it's cold outside. Because I don't think the viewers know that I have a sweater on.
Oh, right.
Are we rolling?
I'm short sleeves.
Are we rolling?
It's going to be short sleeves and sweater. And they're going to go either she's weird or he's weird.
Or he's
but
cold.
one of them is very weird.
One of your yellow jacket friends is back.
That's not a yellow jacket, that's a wasp. They love me.
Want me to get the spray?
No. Let's just see what it's doing. Fly around. They don't even have brains.
How long is this going to take?
Interviews are hard because I forget what I'm about to ask you.
I
But-
get very anxious. I don't know what I'm going to answer.
See, the thing that normally happens is we'll just start talking about something, and that'll make really interesting content. And it just happens.
I'm pumped.
What year were you born?
November 17th, 1995.
Good, I was just quizzing you.
95. Yep.
95. I was 6.
6.
And I remember coming home from first grade, and I remember that particular day I had wet my pants. Yeah,
Because you
seriously.
heard you were having a sister?
No. I wet my pants because Miss Cockfield wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. And I said, well, screw you, Miss
What a
Cockfield.
witch.
I'll just pee my pants right in your classroom.
seat.
And I did. Asked her 5 times and she said no every time. I said, I'm going to pee my pants. And she was like, she called my bluff and I was like, fine. I sat there, wet my pants. Everybody was like, oh, you wet your pants? I was
The
like,
kid next to you said, Gardner just peed his pants.
yeah, and my response was, I told you I was going to. Showed her. Anyway, so they sent me home in the nurse's spare sweatpants because she always kept a pair of sweatpants.
Yep.
In case you peed your pants.
Exactly.
It's the day you were born, I wet myself.
You wet yourself.
I was so happy.
That's a good memory.
Yeah. I couldn't
You were
forget that.
6.
I don't
Parks
remember.
was 3.
I barely remember Parks being born. And when you were born, Dad still had an office that was near Trident Hospital.
Yes.
I went over there and hung out with all the nurses
Yes.
and Meemaw because they wouldn't let Meemaw back in the hospital. She got kicked out.
Wonder why.
She got kicked out of the hospital.
Because she was probably screaming.
She was bagging feet.
Woo, woo, woo!
She was screaming. And she was trying to smoke cigarettes, and they were like, you can't smoke cigarettes in the
Excuse me,
hospital.
ma'am, or in the child's wing.
She was like, you don't tell me what to do.
I'm a
very-
nurse.
I'm
Do you know who I am? Drop the cigarette. Mary out.
95.
Mm-hmm.
In
21 years
1995,
ago.
the Nintendo 64 came out.
And it was lit.
You can fact check me. What's your earliest memory?
My earliest memory.
The first thing you remember. If you get in the Wayback Machine, it's the earliest thing you can remember.
My earliest memory was... Oh, I would talk to Dad. I remember when I don't remember how old I was. I must have been really young. Maybe 2. And Dad was washing Big Blue, the blue Suburban. And he got the green and pink floral lawn chairs out. And I sat there. And I don't think you and Parks were around because I was just with Dad. Or maybe you were inside. I don't remember. But I remember sitting there and watching him wash the car. And I was in a little denim dress and a big bow on my head. And I watched him wash the car. On little ribbons that were hanging from my
Yes, you
ceiling.
did.
I had 3.
Yes, you did.
Ceiling to floor. So
Bows.
many bows I had.
Bows.
Too many. But it was good. Wore them till first grade, and then I got ribbons.
You got ribbons.
Somerville Elementary.
Yeah, me too. All in Somerville.
Then we all went to Rawlings.
That's right. Dynasty.
The Dynasty.
Miss
I had her in
Dynasty.
6th grade, and I walked in on parent-teacher night, and she said, "We got the last beeson." My I said, yes, you did.
The last Beeson.
And in 8th grade, I had Miss Sauer.
Did you?
And I walked in and she said, you're Gardner Beeson's sister. And I said, yes, ma'am, I am. And she said, are you as hardworking as he is? And I said, no, I am not.
I saw her in a movie
hated
theater.
me. Oh, man.
I saw her in a movie theater. It was the movie Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey.
Oh.
And it was like the premiere.
And you...
And I was there, and I saw it, and I said, Jennifer! And she turned around and she said, Gardner Beeson!
Holy crap.
I said, what are you doing here? She said, watching a movie. What are you doing here? I said, being grown up. Got my wife. And I showed, I said, this is Caroline, and she almost had a stroke. Because she was like, you're married.
You was a crazy lady.
She was awesome.
Hope she doesn't watch your videos.
I hope she does. I had the hots for you.
I did not. I licked all the salt rocks.
I thought Miss Sauer was sexy.
Oh, God, no.
Sorry.
Hi, Miss Sauer.
Not sorry. So you didn't do orchestra, you did voice, right?
At Rawlings?
Singer.
At Rawlings, yep.
Did you do any music in high school?
No.
No.
Playing the piano.
What were you listening to, though? What was popular when you were in high school?
Oh.
This will be funny because that's like when I was DJing.
What was popular when I was in high school? Katy Perry?
Katy Perry!
Katy Perry was popular.
She's still popular.
She is.
I like KP.
She's cool.
Yeah.
Who was that? One Direction.
Nice.
Yep. And just the people on the radio. The pop people.
Pop people.
The pop people.
See, you had a very different high school experience than I did, because I went to high school in South Carolina, you went to high school in Pennsylvania.
It was cold.
Up in Schittsburg.
Up in Schittsburg.
Yeah.
PA.
Yeah.
Best years of my life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, man. So,
It was fun.
and how many kids were at your high school?
My graduating class was 170.
Wow. Actually, so we did have pretty similar high school experiences. That's
Yeah.
about how big mine was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you
Yeah.
didn't graduate from Somerville.
No.
Me and Parks were drastically different.
Yeah, Park said it was up in the thousands.
In the thousands.
Gosh, Somerville High School is huge. And now you're at App State.
Go
And you're-
Nears.
Yeah. You're going to be a junior next year, right?
I'm a junior this year.
Shut up. All right.
I'm almost done with my semester, and then I'll have one semester, and then I'm a senior. That's terrifying. Got it.
And you're in Chi Omega?
I am.
Yeah? What are you going to do when you graduate?
Who knows?
Shit, I didn't know.
I don't know.
I didn't know. I'm still figuring it out.
I know, man. It's just a little scary.
Yeah.
I would like to work in a development center. Straight
What
into
does that
teaching.
mean, though?
It's like preschool, sort of. It's like childcare. Specialized development center. Or I would like to do early intervention. That would be cool.
Mm.
Go into the home and work alongside like PTs and OTs and musical therapists and assess the child and set goals for them and work on the goals for them and the family, and that's ideal, but who knows.
Sure, you and Caroline could start a business together.
I know we could.
Yeah.
I'd like that. Who knows? I might just end up working at a taco stand,
Nothing wrong with that.
living in your house.
Nothing wrong with that either. Come on over.
Clear the basement.
We got room. Pain train's coming. We got room. Who's your best friend? Who's your first best friend? Ooh, that's a good one. Who's your first best friend?
My first best friend.
'Cause, he comes and goes.
It does come and go.
Yeah.
Probably Anastasia Hall.
Ooh. How's she?
She's good.
Have you heard from her lately?
Mm-hmm.
What's she doing?
She's at Covenant, and she's an education major too.
Dope.
Yeah. She's good. Yeah, she was my first best friend. Mm-hmm. And I met Maddie in middle school. She was in my second grade class.
Yeah.
Maddie Nettles. And she hated me. We hated each other in elementary school. She thought I was so annoying. And then she moved close to us in 6th grade, and we became best friends.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. We've been best friends with her ever since.
Shame we don't get to see her this time.
I know. Miss you, Maddie.
What was your first concert?
My first concert? Hillary Duff.
No way.
Yep.
No way.
2nd grade.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Hillary Duff song stuck in my head the other day. How many songs did she sing? How many songs did she even have?
Oh my gosh. She
Like
had,
6?
No. She had Metamorphosis. That was her first album. How do I remember that? I don't know, but it was a good time. I loved me some Hillary Duff.
Yeah.
Yep. I went with these people from church. I don't even know their names anymore, but Hillary Duff. And my most recent concert, I saw the Lumineers.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was my 2nd time seeing them. I saw them with Matt in Cary.
That's cool.
It was great.
You guys don't get much electronic music out where you are. You get mostly folk and country and pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. We had the occasional electronic person come to Legends. I didn't spill.
I did. It was the first time you realized I wrote music and it was like a thing. It was like my thing.
Oh, okay.
That's just bad. That's just differently to Dad, so I'm trying to think about how I can ask it differently to you.
No, I totally got it. I know exactly what popped into my head right when you said that. So I remember, I have no idea how old we were, but it had to be some over Thanksgiving or Christmas break, because Emily and Ryan were here, and we were at President Circle, and we went into your bedroom, all of the cousins, and me and Parks, and you showed us a song. It was like one of the first times I had ever heard like something that you had like made on your computer with your guitar, and I was like, what in the world? And you played the whole song, and we were all just like blown away. I had heard it a couple times, you tinkering in your room, but that was the first time I had heard like a real song. I don't even know if it's one of the songs that you first used, but
Ah, man, I wish I knew what song it was.
I remember, and
I've probably got a copy somewhere.
we came into your room, and I was like, well, this is cool. And I had always knew you were always musical, but that was the first time I had ever heard you when you used your computer, and it was your electronic stuff, and it was cool. I remember.
Let's see if we can pin it down. What song was it?
No, it was like music notes.
Finale.
It must have been that.
So it was Finale.
Yep.
Mostly piano stuff?
Yep.
I bet I know which one it is. I don't have that anymore. Oh, man. It's okay. That piece was impossible to play. I didn't find that out. So here's a funny story about that piece. But I'd written notes like way below the staff and like notes way above the staff, and it sounded fine. But then when I showed it to an actual piano player, they were like, I can't play this. like these
What
notes
have you written?
These notes are impossible. I don't have 3 hands. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And they were like all mad at me for even showing it to them. And I was like, it sounded good on my computer. Shut up. And I just left.
Close it.
Yeah. Got all depressed. You can't write
Fine.
music. I'll never do this again.
I'll stick to something else.
Jerks.